The time is 4:09 p.m., May 19th, 2025. Since last reported, I have been brutally, terrifyingly, gruesomely poisoned with chemical weapons 3 more times. I think it's four. I would say four, but certainly three. The most recent was in the last 15 minutes, 20 minutes. I went out there. All I did was go out there at my set time. Don't forget, I have timers and these things. I went out there. I can't say how long or anything like that I had not been out there, but I went out there at my set time, and presto, as soon as I started running the water, I can't say what water, just water, all this gas filled up, and it was definitely at me. It's the same gas they used on me the two other times before this time I'm reporting now, because it's been three, possibly four, but certainly three. It's the Saudi Arabian gas that leaves you really, really sick. Well, they're using that today. It's nothing but fucking poisonous, lethal poison. No question about it. There's nothing you can even connect it to that you would even compare it to. It's just poison, folks, okay? And I've been through it here. So what I am to report is, after they started using that poisonous Saudi Arabian gas on me, the most recent time that I'm saying right now that happened in the last 15 minutes in the bathroom, within 1 minute, the other gas came back. The gas that the evil military is using, that I was testifying to this morning, that gas came back. Then I said out loud in there, I said they're using two different gases, and I can concretely ID, without any question, there are two different gases. They both affect my body, all right? So then I said, this room is filled with so much gas. I couldn't help but say this out loud. And of course, I'm getting all that poison out. So I had to go to the bathroom again, okay? And it's horrifying. So fucking painful. That was a round of 2 getting the poison out, 2 just gushing, terrifying diarrheas, all in one poisoning. And that's not the 4. Like I say, 4 poisonings. I'm not counting it by the diarrhea trips to the toilet. I'm counting it by when they emit it and shoot the gas at me. I'm sure there was 4, but there's certainly 3. And the most recent one, when 2 different gases were being used back to back, I had to go a round of 2 times just in the bathroom. I couldn't even make it out of the bathroom from 2 different gases. And that's what I'm really to get over, okay? I've been targeted in my main room with the Saudi Arabian gas 3 times, possibly 4, but certainly 3. The most recent time I was targeted was in the bathroom, and that's when all hell erupted and chemical warfare just went bonkers. The evil military then gassed with their gas, which is even worse. No one's supposed to walk through that gas, okay? That's why they're so freaked out, bugged out about me praying to angels. These evil military people, I've said where they're from, okay? They're not finding that funny whatsoever that there's a person in the house that they're gassing that walks around in it. They do not need it, and they don't need the reports. No, they don't want to go on Instagram. Nothing they do they want. They don't want anything they do on the internet. Am I clear on this yet? But I am allowed to report this, okay? Okay. All right. I'm forbidden from reporting anything else in here, okay? Anything, the weather, the compound, this house, except these poisonous chemical gases, okay? All right, but the one that we need to discuss is what just happened. So a minute after I was poisoned with the Saudi gas, I had to go immediately race to the toilet. I was already in the bathroom. Then that's when I started crying out, oh, they're filling it up with even more gas. The Saudi gas stopped as soon as they started using their evil military gas. And that's when I had to go to the toilet all over again. I never made it out of the bathroom until it was finally all over. Okay? And the evil military just gassed to death the people using the Saudi gas. And all hell broke loose. I can say this in the compound and in the parameter, but I'm forbidden from describing one word of what it was. Okay, so what I am to unequivocally, concretely testify to that I was caught up in and witnessed is the evil military is gassing the people using the Saudi Arabian gas with any doubt, no doubt. Once that gas stopped, it wasn't at me, so it was just every fucking where out there in the house. And once that stopped, I was fine. I washed up. I have to. I had to wash up. I came back in here. I finished making my plate of lunch. I was in the middle of doing that. That's what's so upsetting. You don't know when they're going to attack you with gas. This time I was trying to eat my barbecue chicken, and that's exactly what I do. I made this wonderful lunch, but I was eating the lunch, witnessing all hell break loose in the compound that I'm forbidden from talking about. So my lunch was ruined that way, and completely emotionally and psychologically traumatized again. Because I came back in here and I said, you just don't, I said to myself, I can say whatever I want. I said, you just don't know when they're going to blast you. Every livid thing that I do, they're gassing me. I'm so sick of this. No wonder why I have that diet of chicken and fish. The upside to that is I have lost slowly, in a healthy way, considerable weight. It's been so long. 6 months easy, longer. So I'm losing about 2 pounds a month. I'm not wasting away. I'm not dying. If people are worried about that, if anyone even cares, I don't believe people care except the good guys. No, and they're always around, the good guys, so they know I'm not dying. All I eat is fish and chicken and corn. I was lucky I could have potatoes. That's hit and miss. It depends on what kind of gas they're using and so on and so forth, because my creator knows my body, and sometimes I can't eat potatoes, but I get a bag of potatoes. They last if you store them correctly, and I eat them when I can. So I made mashed potatoes, and it was so good, my lunch, but my lunch was traumatized and emotionally shattered with all this hell breaking loose and trying to eat my fucking barbecue chicken. The barbecue chicken turned out really good. It's a great way to do it. You can skip the oven if you want. On a hot day, use your skillet. It's so good like that. Okay, lastly, I am to say this. Now, I want to put this in the headline. But I can't put anything in the headline, okay? What they're doing right now with their UFO, unidentified flying objects over military bases, crashing into military U.S. aircraft is absolutely, completely fake. Those kind of articles being produced by actual news rooms, they're being prosecuted. The people writing the article, everybody from the editor to the whole newsroom. It's criminal, and they know what they're doing. And so that's why Russia decided to make the proper decision of classifying reporters that are with NATO as they're now presently classified. The U.S. good guys will do that. It's just a matter of when, and I'm not the one that's going to know that. I'm not going to be reporting that like I'm in charge of that. Okay, so but at the time they do, when the U.S. good guys start dealing with the U.S. press, you will definitely know it. Okay, because remember, it's U.S. good guys, Russia good guys, China good guys, IDF. There's no evil IDF. All these great guys. There's guys from Africa with us. There's lots of good guys with us. Okay, so when I talk about the good military, just know that. There's good Germans. We have good Germans, yes. We have the good UK. We have so many people. Why is that? Because these countries decided to rise up in their white power, white master race, white nationalism, and they attacked their own comrades on their bases. So they made a lot of enemies, okay? That is why, just to remind the public of what is going on. Okay, so just to say this concretely, I will say this, and the public can know this is good information that I am privy to, that I can report. There is no UFOs that crash into jet fighter planes. It has never happened on the earth or in mankind's history. It did not just happen. There are no UFO, Martian flying saucers crashing into jet fighter planes. If you sadly believe that, you are a cuckoo clock. Okay? UFO, unidentified flying objects, aerial phenomena do not crash into jet fighter planes. Any and all verified and credible testimonies from military enlisted officers have never reported that the aerial phenomena that they witnessed crashed into jet fighter planes. What they all say is the technology surpasses their technology that they have in their jet fighter planes. If you believe that UFO spacecraft are crashing and attacking jet fighter planes over military bases, you are sadly a classified cuckoo clock. Goodbye.